getting pretty close to the data. Everyone gets settled in here, and keep a close eye on your spread. Fine, it came out as a buy trigger, but it missed our actual deviation, our required deviation, missed our medium and our safe required deviation. So we're just going to watch and see what happens. Currently, the market's not really doing anything. It's not reacting at all, which is an indication of people sitting on the sidelines. They're noticing that there was this huge move, and they're kind of just like we were. They're cautious. They're saying, I'm not going to jump into this thing at all right now. Now that we've seen the news come and go, and it wasn't a substantial deviation, I think we'll probably look to just see the market begin to move the way it was moving before. From a technical standpoint, either this blowout's going to play off or it's going to retrace back. So at this point, my recommendation is just to sit on the sidelines and wait and see. Again, if we do see this market move back up to the former highs, then I think we're still good to run up to that 160 level. However, if it's sustained itself down here, then I think we can see it fall off. Someone's mentioning the S&P could have had an effect on this. It's possible. However, it's strange to me that it would happen all at once right before the data. We're actually starting to see some buying pressure now, which could be a byproduct of the data. It's hard to tell, just because the market is so volatile coming into this release, and now that we're past it, we're still seeing a lot of volatility. I mean, the market has moved a lot in the last 15 minutes or so. Maybe it was the wrong news. Yeah, I don't think that this was an issue of the news being leaked. This would be a good risk to reward play, in fact, for those of you who have the patience. Not a bad place to take a short with low leverage, being aware that it could pull back before continuing on. I think I'm actually going to throw this is a risk to reward trade. Basically, I'm going to throw a real small trade in here on the pound. And again, this is a longer term trade. If I see a break of the high, then I'll probably clear the trade out. But given that we made money from 36.80 all the way up, and we've done good on the yen, I can afford myself a little more risk on this. For those of you who are just with us and have not taken advantage of those other releases, you may want to wait for retracement back up to the former highs. Again, if this thing runs up and I take a hit, it's not going to hurt my feelings. Again, I put in a very small trade, smaller than I typically would on anything, any kind of a longer-term trade. In fact, I didn't even put in a full lot on this trade. So I just want to put it into perspective for you so that you understand, kind of where we're at.